Hello, everybody. This is FJOJR, the OG YouTuber. We're playing Sonic Jam. I'm just going to show you a quick run through of Sonic 1, 2, and 3 here, and Knuckles. Just showing you the cartridges they have here, just like the original Genesis cartridges right there with the actual art and everything. I don't know if any of you remember, but my past playthroughs I talk about owning these games originally on the Sega Genesis, the original Sega Genesis, with the 3-button controller and everything. I eventually had to give away my Genesis, and the cool thing about this is, like, you have the digital manuals, the Japanese and English manuals for these games, and you get these in Sonic Mega Collection here. They're actually in a lot in a lot worse visual shape than they are in the Nintendo GameCube or PS2 or the Xbox. So they're a lot harder to see here, but this game has here Sonic the Hedgehog. I know the remake for the mobile versions have the spin dash, but this is the original game. This was the first time they added the spin dash to Sonic the Hedgehog 1. They would do it again in the Genesis, the Game Boy Advance port of it, which is terrible, and then they did it for the mobile port, which is good. That's Sonic 1, and it actually has difficulty levels. If you want difficulty levels for Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and Knuckles. And these games also have extra game here. You can do a time attack mode or a special stage mode where you go through all the special stages, which is cool too. Which is really cool, actually. And then you have Sonic 3 here. But the beauty of this is they have Sonic and Knuckles with the lock-on technology for all 3 of the games. Or you can just play without. So that's cool. But I've already gone through these. I went through the final bit where I was pissed off with Sonic 1. I might go through Sonic 1 again. And if I do go through Sonic 1 again, it'll probably be this version right here. I've gone through Sonic 2 with Knuckles already. There's not much change there. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I've gone through with Knuckles. I might go through it again with Sonic, just to see the final ending of that game. And then we've got the star of this show, because it's the one thing that you won't get anywhere else, Sonic World. So we're waiting for it to load up here on the Saturn. There's Sonic World with the 3D model of Sonic here that they use for all of his Saturn exploits. Let me just save real quick. Alright, so all of his Saturn exploits. And as you can see, it's a 3D world, fully 3D. You can control it with, I'm using the Wii U Pro controller here, but with the analog stick here, but it's mapped to as a D-pad really, but it helps with this. A, B, and C make Sonic jump. L and R control the camera left and right. Y and Z zoom in and out. And that's all you need to know, and it's a fully 3D world. The precursor to the Sonic 3D games of today will eventually lead to Sonic Adventure and soon enough Sonic Forces. Alright, so we will see other things first. First, actually, let's go through some things. Actually, we'll do a little tour here. Here's the character house, where you'll see artwork of the various characters from the Sonic games up to that point in 1997. So Sonic was made in 91. So 6 years afterwards. So you can go into both of them. We'll go into them later. We'll try that later on. And then we have here the music shop, which is full of the songs for the 4 games here and Sonic Jam, which is cool. And then we've got the movie theater here, full of various trailers and commercials for Sonic. Mostly Japanese, but it's cool, and you can see those on YouTube. I don't know if I'll go through all of them myself, but we'll see how long this playthrough goes through. I'm playing this on an emulator, and I really don't want to turn on my Sega Saturn anymore, just for the sake of preserving it. And then we've got here the gallery full of various Sonic the Hedgehog artwork. And finally, we've got the Hall of Fame, which is the history of Sonic up to that point, which is pretty cool. We'll go through that. You can see Tails. He's the only other character here in the Sonic series. You can see some Flickies. And then we've got this thing right here. If we jump on it, we can do some missions, various missions. So let's save here. Let's save here. All right. So in case this thing goes down, we can come back to it. 20 rings. So got a minute to collect 20 rings. Here we go. Jump up here. And that's it. And then we run all the way back. And there we are. So that is 20 rings right there in 21 minutes and 23 or 21 seconds. Whew, 21 minutes, dear Lord. That'll take forever. Sheesh. Alright. Now we'll go on to the next mission. 3 red points. 3 red points. This will be pretty easily. We got... If I can speak better, it'll be pretty easy. There we go. Enunciate. That's 2. And the third one, we've seen it right here by the theater. That's 3. And then we'll run straight across. There it is. 26 seconds. We won't save now. We'll 50 rings now. We'll save after 50 rings. 50 rings. Let's see if we can do it. There's Tails for flying by and go. Yeah, I loved this game when I was a kid. I was 10 years old when I got this for Christmas of 1997. Christmas of 1997. My sister and I, we received this game and World Series Baseball 98, which another beloved Saturn classic, and actually one of the pioneering baseball games made. It was really good. It had all the stadiums at that point, and the controls were solid, and just overall a really great baseball game. I'll probably play it at some point. That's 50 rings. Okay. So we will save right there. Okay. What shall we do now? Touch Tails. So usually, I remember this, I would wait for Tails to fly on by here. We're going to give it a few more seconds before I get a little restless and decide to just chase after him. He goes in a circle all around this entire world. So we can just wait for him a little bit. Let's give it another few seconds. You can usually hear him flying by. And if he's not gonna come now, let's go. Let's just find him. He'll probably be around here soon. So let's try this side. And there he is. There he is. Alright. So you can just hang on to him right there. and he can just drop you off right there. So that was Tails. 5 blue points. Alright, so we saw the red points, so now there's going to be some blue points around. Let's go this way to start the mission. Jump up here. Yep. There's one. See if I can make it. Skip. There it is. Alright. Jump across the water. And there. Thanks, Tails. Right there at 3. See if we can find a 4th around. Gotta be around here somewhere. Yep. There's a 4th. And now let's look for 5. And looks like there's a 5th one right here. Jump across this river. Alright. That is 5 blue points. I'm going to save right here. The reason I'm saying we're going to save right here is that I've been using this emulator for a bit now, and it crashes every once in a while. So just be careful. I might have to reload this. 7 secret cards. So the cards are... Actually, let's just start the mission. We'll find the cards. You've seen them before here. These little things right here. They're cards that have screens that show tips for codes for the 4 games on here, which is pretty freaking cool. I do say so myself. I remember my sister and I knew about some of the codes when we started this, but some of them, like the debug mode for Sonic 3 and Knuckles and stuff, that's stuff we didn't know about. Alright, so I've gotten 5 so far. 5. There's one up here. That's 6. Alright, and it's gotta be one more. Where could that one be? It's not up there. Uh-oh, folks, I might not. Okay, I've got that one. Oh, I think I know where it is. I think it's up there. Hold on. This one's gonna take a little bit of patience. Right here on this floating platform. Thank you. Get there, Sonic. Thank you. Alright, 7 secret cards. We're gonna save after this because that was one of the more difficult ones. There we go. Yep, there it is. I told you guys. Told you it would crash on me. So we're just gonna close that, reopen it, load it. See? And we're back. We're back. 3 balloons. Let's go. Ah, fudge. 3 balloons. Here we go. There's a balloon right there. There's Tails. I could have used Tails right there to pop it, but I'm just gonna jump and get it like that. Let's jump up here. I think there's one. If I jump on this platform here, jump on that one, and then there it is. There's the other red balloon. That's 2. And there's probably a 3rd somewhere over there. It is. Okay. I think this one requires me to get a nice, good running start with 2 jumps. Look at it. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, got it. Alright. Hop onto that. 3 balloons. We're gonna save. Okay. Alright, 100 rings. 100 rings in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I believe this is the last mission. So, alright, this is going to require a good game plan here. Let's do a sweep of this portion of the island first. Or of the world, really. It's not really an island. So this half of the river. We'll grab all of these. There we go. I think that's it for this part. Actually, no. No. Let's swing around. There's a couple more rings there. Okay. Alright. Got that. Across this. Alright, let's try this area now. Some rings around this bust of Eggman and bust of Sonic. Grab all these around here. Oh, fudge. There's some on that island right there. Let's grab these while I'm at it. Alright, let's get back on that island. Slow down. Okay, so that's 80 now. 80 rings. Come on. There's some across the way right there. Alright. 9 more. I think these are the 9. That's 100. Let's go. Let's go, Sonic. Go. And boom. That's it. We've defeated Sonic Jam. That's 100 rings. But we're not done here, folks. This playthrough is not over yet. Let's save, just in case this thing crashes again. We are not done yet. We're gonna do a nice little. I'm gonna zoom in on Sonic here so you guys can see him. He looks pretty cool, right? They did a lot with this model. There's that low poly thing on YouTube if you search for it, where they look through all the Sonic models, and the Saturn 3D Sonic model isn't that bad. It looks like them. It looks like them. They did a good job. You know, I mean, you can see his attitude and everything there, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so this is the character house. Let's start off on this side, on Dr. Robotnik at this point. Right there, and they've got Eggman on the sides. There he is, Dr. Robotnik. We don't know how old he is. He's got that glorious mustache, though. 300 IQ, and he never gives up. That is very much true. Acts like a child, regardless of his IQ. But, I mean, I could say I'm on the same boat. And he likes machines and dislikes, of course, the Blue Blur himself. Okay. And there's some early concept art of him. That's pretty cool. There's the height. I'm pretty sure when they made Sonic Generations, they referenced this. Oh, there he is, Dr. Eggman, just being pretty cool. His Eggmobile. And there you go. You can send that as a Valentine's Day card on the left for your special little Sonic fan there. And then we've got his Badniks. So let's try this. We go through Sonic 1, the Caterkillers. They've come back. I'm really glad Sonic, the people behind Sonic are bringing back these Badniks from the early days. It's just I think it helps make uh, imprint the characters into people, because you notice the Mario series, they've kept using Goombas. Bowser hasn't had generic the egg pawns that they had been using since like Sonic Heroes for quite a while for a lot of games. So all right, so that's all from Sonic 1. Let's try Sonic 2 here. Just a quick, as you can see. I hate those monkeys. I hate those monkeys and those octopi. They're annoying to me. And that crawl guy is pretty annoying as well. Rexon is pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. He's an elasmosaur, a plesiosaur of some sort. It looks like a elasmosaurus to me. But yeah, we keep going. The Crawltons, those are pretty cool. Those frickin' slicers, they are the most annoying of all the enemies. And those chickens, they came back in Sonic Lost World. Alright. Let's go through Sonic 3 now. The first half of my favorite game of all time, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This time they had the pseudo 3D look. I don't think this is actually 3D. I think this is vector images, vectorized to look 3D with the gradient. You can do that yourself. It's pretty cool. Jaws, Point Dexter. So these are 2D images made to look 3D, which is a nice touch. The Batbots, Flybots, now the Penguinators. I think those guys came back in Sonic Advance, I think. Alright, so, and now the second half of my favorite game of all time, Sonic and Knuckles. Cluckoids, Mushmini, Mad Moles, keep going. Those Mad Moles, they're kind of like Monty Moles, you know? From Super Mario 3 as well. Scorp, Sandworms. Keep going. Those Chain Spikes, dear lord, those guys are annoying. Keep going. The Egg Robo. Yeah, those guys. I think they're kind of sort of making a comeback in Sonic Mania with those one bosses they've been showing off. All right, so that is all for Dr. Eggman's side. Let's take a look at the Sonic side. All right, we've got start here with Sonic the Hedgehog himself. He's 16 years old at this point. I don't know if I'm pretty sure that's still canon that he's 16 years old. I don't know how. I mean, I would assume he's grown. He's going from classic to modern, so I don't know if he's aged in some way because of that. Yeah, Mach 1 speed. Yeah, he can't swim. That's one of the more constant, like fast-moving things in music. That is true as well. The word slow and tears. And they forgot to add chili dogs, but that's become canon as well. Let's move to the next. There's some concept of Sonic right there. Kind of looking like Felix the Cat there on that top right. I think Felix the Cat is one of the inspirations too. And there he is. There's some references for the creation of Sonic for Sonic Generations for Classic Sonic. And there he is. Yeah. I'm pretty sure some people have T-shirts with that on the top center photo there, or drawing of shirts of that. That middle one looks pretty cool, actually. I want a shirt of that. Okay. So that's it for Sonic. Let's save here, since we've gone through a bit of it now. Move on to Miles here, or as many of you know as Tails. 8 years old. I'm pretty sure we can raise that age a little now. He can fly with his two tails. I don't know how they don't get tangled, but he can fly with them. I don't know. We're not going to question it. We don't know his weak point. That is strange. I guess you could say trying to prove himself, he can try and make him fail, but then he succeeds eventually. Just like Thunder. That is canon that's gone through, I believe. I don't know if Sonic Boom's Mint Candy and Machine Maintenance, yes. Mint Candy, interesting. There you go. I mean, I like Tails. I like the big three, the original three. I mean, I used to be Tails when my sister and I would play, and that's how I got to become better at Sonic, and then eventually I became Sonic. So that's pretty cool. I've always liked Tails' spin with his two tails hanging from the back. I've always thought that was a cool look. Let's move on to Knuckles now. There he is. Love it. Knuckles, 15 years old. He can dig holes and climb cliffs with spiked knuckles. He also has the ability to glide through the air. Girls, I'm trying to think if he's a shy guy, but I mean, with Rouge, he's just kind of, because of the Master Emerald, I'm pretty sure, defending it, he was just angry. Fruit digging holes, strong sunshine. That strong sunshine thing, he wears sunglasses a lot, so maybe that's where that stems from, but I haven't really seen the whole shy around girls thing in Sonic Boom yet. As far as I can remember, he's always trying to show off. Or maybe that's just in his head. There he is, Knuckles. There's some sunglasses right there. You would see that in Sonic Adventure 2. And there he is. Looks kind of weird there in the center. He's got a different body than Sonic. There, yeah. Oh, I need a t-shirt of that one on the right. Or the one on the left. Either one. Pretty cool. You can kind of see how it was pretty easy to get him from this classic to his modern look. I think he was one of the more easier transitions, I believe. Alright, now we can move on to Sonic's friends, and then we will save after this. So there's Pocky, there's the Flicky. The Flickies have been Sega, Ricky, Pecky. I've been Sega lore for quite a while now. They actually have their own game called Flicky, which I may play at some point. Who knows? And that's it. That's it for Sonic's friends. So we will save here. Now that we've gone through this. Up. There it is. It crashed on me before I could save. Hold on, folks. We're gonna reload this. Alright, folks. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, so it crashed on me once again. Don't worry, we'll splice it all together and fix it. That's why we're recording this now. This is one of the reasons. It'll probably be hard for me to do a live stream of a. Oh yeah, and now that I've beaten this, I can change the camera to like a more of a cinematic approach. I'm pretty sure this is just kind of like an experiment as I went from place to place. But it kind of sucks in the sense that it's when the camera angle changes, it stops. So, but you get some pretty cool looking shots. So yeah, you can do from here. So look, pretty cool looking shots of Sonic. Like this one's pretty cool. As he gets close to the, hold on. So you can get him close to the camera there. Just kind of looking at us, getting pissed. Alright. Let's go this way. Alright. Go in the theater. Alright, here we are at the theater. We have the opening and closing of Sonic CD. I've gone through Sonic CD already, so we don't really need to get through that. We're gonna go through, I guess, maybe one or two of these. Let's try this one. As far as I know, I don't think they've continued it. But I don't know. I have to look through YouTube. Now that I've seen that, I want to see if there's an actual sequel to that, like a resolution. Because I was always like, when I was a kid, like I want to see what the resolution is. If Sonic gets back at Eggman or not. All right, Sonic CG image unpublished, and there's a reason that this is unpublished. Sonic the Ride. I think this was supposed to be for like a those Japanese arcades over there. They for like an actual VR-ish Sonic experience, but this does not look good. This is an early concept image, yes, and this is definitely it's very 90s. This is cool. This is a nice concept right here. And I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna make this on Unity or what have you. I know they've got some already, which is insane. But somebody should try and recreate this. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. And look at Dr. Eggman right there. Yeah, that's not the best Sonic model in the world. People on DeviantArt are killing it though. I don't know if you've seen. You search 3D Sonic model on DeviantArt. People are killing it. Seriously, they are killing it with their designs. Okay, that was that. Then you have Sonic the Hedgehog here, which is for the Sonic OVA. But you can find that on YouTube. You can find the whole thing on YouTube. I'm not gonna go through that. It's just a trailer for that. And then you've got these Sonic commercials, and you can find these on YouTube as well. You can find all of this on YouTube. I really don't want to go through all these. You can just go on YouTube and find that. You know what? I might even put some of the links in the description if I am not lazy enough for it. Let's go in here. We're gonna save. So this is the sound test. You can find all this music here on YouTube too. So a lot of this stuff that I'm doing is just not like you're gonna find Yeah. Yeah. It was just all music just for Sonic Jam. That's all. You can find it on YouTube. I'm not gonna play through all of it. Let's put that cinematic look to it first. Okay. Now you can find these online if you Google search this art gallery. I don't know if I'll go through all of them. Well, let's go through some of my. I think this Sonic and Friends one is one of my more favorite ones because you got this image here, which I always thought was really cool. The Sonic and Tails flying above some indescript city, playing Sega Saturn, and with Knuckles there. I don't know if they're playing a game with Knuckles in it, and he just got hurt. But you see Dr. Eggman there. You can't zoom in or out. And you've got Amy there on the left. That's a pretty fun thing. There's yeah, you can find all this. They put this in Sonic Gems collection, so you can see them in higher quality there. Or you can go online and find these. I always thought these were all really cool images. You see Virtual Fighter in the back there, Sega Saturn, the Sega Pico. And this is all for Christmas, so that was pretty fun. This one's a cool one of them just like in some sort of shopping mall, just hanging out. Could you imagine you're just at the shopping mall and then Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles are just kind of hanging around? And yeah, I'm pretty sure people would line up looking at them like that and be like, whoa. These are just images of Sonic and Tails doing various things and Dr. Eggman not doing those things very well in the back. Or just in a sort of competition. So it's just silly images of these two. There was one from Sonic CD, or was it Sonic CD? That I'm looking for. I can't. Let's see. Sonic and Tails. That's for Sonic 2. That one. That's the one with the Death Egg. There we go. That one looks pretty cool. I like that one. And then you've got all these with Sonic and Tails, and let's keep going. They're hanging out on Christmas and Halloween. Some sort of Grand Prix racing there before they went to the Olympic Games. Just Tails in the back while Sonic is reading a book, stalking him. And then just of Sonic himself doing various activities, playing tennis, playing football, late for work for some reason. He got a 9 to 5 at one point, going surfing, and some sort of explosion at the Sega Stadium or what have you. I don't know. Or he wished, this was before Sonic the Secret Rings, but maybe he picked up that magic lamp and wished for a Sega Mall or stadium or something to pop out. I have no idea what that is, but and then playing the soccer and then being Santa for a little bit and then being a superhero with a cape. Very much reminiscent of Mario there. It says Super Sonic there instead of Super Mario. Just shots fired, right? Since Sonic is shopping for groceries and some sort of it looks kind of like France, because I see those baguettes. I'm just like, maybe just hanging around. Him waiting for a bus, which is kind of weird for Sonic to wait for a bus. He can just get anywhere himself easily. And then him about to go on a really hot date. Okay, he's got his car, he's got the flowers, and I wonder who he's taking out. That's him on a safari there, and then that image right there. All right. that's it for that. So, before we get in here, let's save once more. Save right there. And we're just going to go through the Sonic History Museum. And there it is, the history of Sonic up to that point. There, Sonic Dreams Come True. That's where you just see him there, but this game doesn't come out until like a year later. It's insane that Sega was just getting that marketing hype for this hedgehog. So there's the box arts for. I don't know which one's my favorite out of all those. I mean, being here, American, I mean, I think the first one, because Sonic Mania is basically copying that one right there instead of copying the one there on the bottom right or the bottom left. But I don't know. I like the shapes and the style of the Japanese one, and also the simplicity with the artwork of the characters of the European ones. They're all excellent. Let's keep moving. There's Sonic for the Game Gear. I think out of all of them, I don't know who the Latinos got it better, or I think the Game Gear European / American ones are the better ones. They just kind of show more of an adventure than anything. Here for Sonic 2 on the Game Gear. Which one? I guess the North it just shows more of an adventure. The other versions other than the Japanese one. All right, here I gotta. I don't know. Even though Dr. Eggman looks kind of weird in the box art for Sonic 2, it just looks very menacing. It looks pretty cool. Sonic 2 is just right there, and the Japanese one's pretty nice with the cleanliness. I like that. Now, let's see. Sonic Gene. Yeah, they found the Gene. I didn't get that when I was a kid. All this stuff I didn't get when I was a kid. I wonder how much that jersey is now. I wonder if anybody has that jersey and are selling it with Sonic on there. That'd be pretty cool to find on eBay or something. Yeah, Sonic on Cherry Coke. Everything here, huh? This is I want to play that arcade game. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find a way to play it, and I'm gonna try and show it on here. And then Sonic TV show starts. There's Sonic CD. The best box art. As the game crashed on me again. So hold on, folks. I'll reload it. Don't worry. But yeah, the best box art here has got to be the Japanese one. Just that artwork is just of Sonic and Metal Sonic. It's just the American one's kind of alright, but the Japanese one is better. Here, and you got the close up on the European one where they're just like face to face, but. Hold on. Let's get in there. Hold on, folks. We'll get there. Sorry about that. This is one of the worser Let's Plays. Alright. Then here's Sonic Chaos. I have to give it to the Latin American one. The Latin American one. I like the aesthetic that the Japanese have gone with, the simple lines and everything for Sonic cartridges, for the boxes. I like how it's all uniform. But yeah, the Latin American one looks. I like that one for some reason. I like that one better than all the others. Sonic Spinball. I have to give it to the Japanese one. The Japanese box art right there on the Genesis. Just looks that Sonic right there. He just looks really cool there. I really don't like the way he looks on that box art for the European and American one. Then here, yeah, Macy's, using Macy's, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I don't like that design of Eggman that they use from the TV show, or Robotnik, whatever you want to call him at this point. It's just an ugly design. I don't know why they had to change it, but I don't know. Somebody did. Notice it was only here in America. In Japan, it was Puyo Puyo Pop, which is okay. Here we are at Sonic 3, and they have each region had three distinct looks. Okay. Now, as much as I loved having that cartridge, the Japanese box art with those clean lines, Sonic and Knuckles there, the way he's the number 3, he's showing you 3. It just looks better compared to the other. The European one, he looks weird. So does Knuckles. That one has to be third, and second would be the American one. But the Japanese one with the simple lines and I like that. I think that one takes the cake there. And then you've got these various games, Sonic Drift, the Pico stuff, Sonic Game World. You can keep going. And they released Sonic Spinball. And for some weird reason, they had to change the box art with the Eggman from. I don't know why they redesigned it, but the Dr. Robotnik from the cartoon show, and just I don't know. Then Tails had his own little Pico game. I don't know what that MTV thing was. And Sonic and Knuckles, all of them used the same design. I think the American box art kind of conveyed just the black and just nothing around it, no Genesis logo, just Sonic and Knuckles. Boom. I'll give it to that one. The Japanese one, nah. The European one, but yeah, the American one right there. Then Triple Trouble. I'd have to give it to the here, despite the fact that they used Eggman once or Robotnik there from the cartoon show, which is the worser design. I don't know. He looks like a hybrid of Robotnik / Eggman. Anyways, the European one, I like the European one. Yeah. Okay, Knuckles Chaotix. I mean the European one, I think, because it has all the characters there on the bottom, which looks pretty cool, so you kind of see who they are. And yeah, the 32X kind of logo looks kind of like cool and futuristic. Japanese one just kind of have their faces. And then the North American one's the European one, but reversed. Oh yeah, I'll give it to Europe on that one. Sonic Drift 2, they're all the same. Alright. Tails, Sky Patrol. What is that? Sonic. Oh no, when they put all the Sonic games in one cartridge at that point with the weird Eggman Robotnik from the cartoon show. Ugh. So glad. I mean, he kept going into Sonic Underground. So for a lot of kids, that's the way Robotnik looked in the cartoon, but yet the game he was different. I have no idea. Tails Adventure, all the same. The European one shows more of the artwork though, but they're all the same. So I'm not really gonna give them that. Then the 2-in-1 packs. Sonic Labyrinth on the Japanese one has more to show of the artwork. It doesn't block Dr. Robotnik, which is pretty cool. So I want that one. It's the better one. Because the European one looks just kind of weird. He's just kind of standing there with a key. I don't know. Seeing Sonic in ball form was, I just like him in ball form like that. Then you had the Sonic OVA 1 and 2. Right, let's continue. Sonic the Fighters. That North American one right there on the side, the handbill. Then, yeah, Sonic CD released on the PC. The European one looks kind of weird. They look like they're on vacation, but they're about to fight. The North American one, and then the Japanese one has like kind of like a Star Wars-y type of look to it, which is pretty cool. I'll have to give it to them on that one. And Sonic 3D Blast, the European box art looks weird. I'll give it to North America's Saturn version over the others. I don't know why they didn't have the same look on both systems, but the Saturn version just looks a lot better. And we will be playing through the Saturn version again, or for the first, because I went through the Genesis version, and I have the Saturn version now, so now we're going to get through that at some point. Let's keep going. Then Sonic Blast. I don't know why he looks different from Europe to America. He's just they kind of moved his eyes to kind of look at you on the European one. And it looks like a slightly different angle for some reason. I don't know. The Japanese one looks cool, with Sonic and Knuckles and Dr. Robotnik there, and this called G Sonic. I don't know who to give it to. I guess I'll give it to Japan on this one. You know, he just kind of looks weird, and that 3D model of Sonic looks weird. And then there's Sonic and Knuckles collection. Yeah, the Japanese one. Kind of got that Star Wars-y kind of look to it. With Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik there. That looks cool. I have to give it to Japan on this one. The European one has the classic logo that I love, and the North American one just has Sonic and Knuckles next to each other. So I gotta give it to Japan on this one. And then Sonic Screensaver. Pretty sure you could find it somewhere to download. I had it because it came with the Sonic and Knuckles collection. I think it was in there. So, and Sonic continues to spin forward. Well, now we are in 2017, folks. 20 years later. 20 years later. Wow. Just wow. Alright, let's save. Alright, we're gonna finally end this playthrough of Sonic Jam. Going through all the non main 4 games part. So we will get up there. And we're gonna hop into that ring. I remember having trouble getting in there when I was a kid. There it is. That's it, folks. That's Sonic Jam. Now we're gonna see some artwork here of Sonic's 3D model for this game. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of look of a smoother look of him, which is pretty cool. And then you see watercolors of the environment. I can't tell you how much I played this game. Like just hours upon hours. I couldn't get enough of it. And you get the look of Sonic and Tails and all of them. It was before Sonic R. Sonic R has this kind of 3D look to them. early 3D look of them, where they just use their character models. Smoother versions, better versions of the character models. But that one's a nice one. That's a nice nice artwork of Sonic and Tails there. And Sonic and Tails kind of like a dog to him there, but it's nice. This game kind of encapsulates me at 10 years old. Like this is me. This is me at 10 years old with Sonic the Hedgehog and video games and just how cool all this stuff was to me. You know, this pop culture, amazing. Now it's all coming back. Now it's all coming back when I'm about to turn 30 years old. So yeah, 20 years. Holy crap. 20 freaking years. That's so much time. I joined YouTube in 2006. It's been 11 years of that. Man. I'm gonna graduate law school. Holy shoes. And so much has happened. There it is. So thanks everybody. This is FCOGR, the OG YouTuber. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe, and see you all later.